Christy Snyder here, ready to rock for the fourth out of 5 10-minute power sessions inside of the Funnel Team training system. Right now, it is the 27th of February at 10 a.m. Eastern. If you're not seeing the red light button in the corner, please drop me the comment replay below so that you can be intentionally live, intentionally present later on. If you're seeing this beyond the 27th, drop the word replay. Now, as we walk through things over the next few minutes this morning, I want to first pull the room, especially for those on the replay, because we only have a handful of those on live with us. For those on the replay, what kind of quick little snippet of advice are you needing? Drop it in the comments. Because here's the thing, a lot of us get overwhelmed, overstimulated, overworked for what we think we should be doing. And the reality is we need to figure out what we need to be doing, okay? So first and foremost, we're going to break it down today in this 10-minute power sesh so that you know exactly how to prioritize correctly instead of getting overwhelmed and overworked and over frustrated or overstimulated with, I need to do this, I need to do that, I've got this video to edit and I need to get on YouTube and I need that little. Stop. Prioritize. Okay? Drop the word prioritize right now if you can hear what I'm saying. Even those on the replay, if you don't see the red light button in the corner, please drop the word prioritize below. Okay? Now, here's the reality of what's going on. When a person, especially in an online side hustle, say like yourself, say like me, say like Mary, say like Shannon, whoever's here, right? When you get overwhelmed and you're feeling overworked, although you know this business is no more than 2 hours a day. Oh my gosh, but I'm pulling 3 hours. Oh, but I'm pulling 4 hours. See, they lie. Or, oh, I only did 45 minutes because I just can't do much more than that and whatever, right? You're right. And the reason that's happening is because maybe the focus is about busyness instead of productivity. Hi, Sam. Good to see you. If you don't understand the difference between being busy and being productive, then of course time is going to escape you. Of course time is going to feel like it's overwhelming and that you're overworked and that it's not working. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Of course you're going to feel that way. So what I want you to start doing is to break it down into 3 different chunks. What I have to get done. So the have-tos. Okay, that's your first chunk of priority. Actually, let me rephrase that. Let me select a good word here. What I get to get done today. I get to create content. I get to get on YouTube. I get to follow up with X amount of people. I get to message Billy Bob back, whatever it is. Your get-tos, okay? I want you to have like 2 to 5 things in your get-to section so you can prioritize correctly. That's your first category, okay? You get to create 3 pieces of content today. That is a must, okay? But instead of saying, oh, I have to do that, if you have to go to the gym compared to I get to go to the gym, there's total empowerment there rather than resentment. You feel me? Drop the word empowerment if you understand what I'm saying, okay? So that's the first section to prioritize correctly. The get-tos, okay? The get-tos. And then you're going to do I have to. The have to could include family life. The have to could include an appointment. The have to could be something that pushes you out of your comfort zone. The have to in this second category, instead of resentment, is now I'm literally trying to choose it. I'm doing my best to choose this thing. I get to do these things because they're necessary. They are a prerequisite to me obtaining and eliminating the overwhelm in my business. I need to obtain the success and I need to eliminate the overwhelm, which means I get to post 3 videos on 3 to 4 platforms. Having 9 to 12 pieces of content go out every single day. I get to follow the 4-point formula so that my marketing is on point and I'm not just throwing mud at the wall. You feel me? Drop the word mud if you understand what I'm saying, okay? The second section for priority is going to be I have to. The have tos are like, they can deal with family life. They can deal with something that pushes you out of your comfort zone, right? We talk about terror barrier. If you've ever heard of that, put the word terror barrier in the comments below. And if you haven't, please tag my name. I will drop the video link about the terror barrier because that's a 30-minute training that you really, really need if you don't have a dang clue what I'm talking about. So I want you to think about The have to's being the terror barrier. They can include typical normal things like I have to get my kids to school this morning right after this video. I have to send the replay to Daniel so it can be on your playlist for yourself, right? I have to do this appointment. I have to pick them up from school at 3:30, whatever it is. Those are the have to's. It should include your family life, but the have to's also are going to be, I have to get on YouTube today. There's like this sense of drive through it. Instead of, I have to go to the gym, I have to do this. No, I have to do a bigger workout. I have to post more content. I've got to do it, right? There's a sense of empowerment there. You feel what I'm saying? If you had the have to's as your first priority for the section of what you get to get done today, you'd have resentment. You'd feel guilty if they did not get done. You feel me? There's a difference there. It being the second category of priority, there's the sense of I'm pushing past the terror barrier. And if you don't know what that is, please tag my name below. Even if you don't see the red light button in the corner, you want to know what the terror barrier training is, please drop the word terror barrier and tag my name, Kirsty Snyder. Okay? Just tag my name so I can see it because I don't always get notified about these things. Now, the third thing is I could get this done today. I could batch record content. I could follow up with everyone for the last 3 months. The could means there's no obligation. If you get to that list, you get to that third chunk piece of priority, and you could do this, whether you do or you don't, there's no guilt, there's no resentment, there's no pressure, okay? The coulds are the third because they aren't time pressured, okay? The could, there's no guilt. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me know. Drop the number 3 if you do. Drop the number 3 if you do, okay? And if you're on the replay, you don't see the red light button in the corner, drop the number 3 if you understand what I mean by here's my get tos for the day, here's my have tos for the day, like including family stuff, for example, and here's my could dos. If you get to the could dos throughout the day, you, my friend, have been very, very efficient. You have been very productive because you prioritized correctly for what you need in your day. The prerequisite to success, right? You get to post 3 pieces of content. You get to follow the 4-point formula. If you were to have to post 5 to push beyond the terror barrier, to push beyond your comfort level, then that is good, right? And then the last priority section being could. I could fold the laundry today. But if I'm a mom and I'm overstimulated, maybe today is not my day to do that. So if I say I could do the laundry, you're giving yourself lanes, you're giving yourself options instead of like all the pressure of, oh, if I didn't, now I suck. Okay? There's a difference there. When you get to the could do's, you've been very, very efficient throughout your day. If you jumble those priorities and you start with the could do's and you start with the have to's and that builds resentment, no wonder you feel overworked, overstimulated, overwhelmed with your job here in TFT. Never, never, ever should you be like, oh, today was exhausting. Unless, of course, that exhaustion came from the terror barrier because you were pushing beyond what you were comfortable with, beyond what your habit stacks were up until that day. Okay? There's a difference. And to understand that difference, you're going to want to watch the terror barrier video. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say terror barrier, please tag my name below and say, can I get the terror barrier video training? Because I want you to understand the difference between your comfort level and you pushing beyond it so that you can actually grow. The only way your income can grow is if you grow more for what it is you're doing or what it is you're not doing. A lot of times we think we just need to add in things. Oh, I need to post more content. That's the name of the game. Sometimes it is. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not just adding things in, but it's editing them out. What is it you're doing mindlessly when you go to post on TikTok? You post on TikTok, but do you go engage? Do you actually go follow up into the DM? Do you go comment? Or are you accidentally scrolling because you literally have no thought, no brain power when it comes to that app? The reason you feel overworked or overstimulated or overwhelmed is because you haven't gotten into a rhythm of prioritizing for effectiveness. Drop that in the comments. Prioritize for effectiveness. Because people think they're prioritizing, and then it's actually them being busy. Busyness, just because you have a list and you check all the things off, busyness does not equal productivity. Drop that in the comments. Busyness does not equal productivity. Okay. Now we're at 10 minutes. I hope this training was helpful for you guys. 3 different sections: your get tos, your have tos, your could dos. Get rid of the resentment for why you're overwhelmed, why you're overstimulated, why you're overworked inside this business. You should only be working 1 to 2 hours a day on it. And if you're not, you're busy. You're not productive. Okay. So prioritize the productivity and you will succeed so much more. I guarantee you that. We'll see you tomorrow for our 5 out of 5 10-minute power sesh. Thanks for popping on today. Bye now.